Welcome to Lab Lesson 2 of Lesson 2 in Module 1, ICMPv6 Unreachable Messages DoS Attack. Background: ICMPv6 messages are generated by a router in response to a packet that cannot be delivered to its destination address for reasons other than the congestion. They are useful for debugging. However, these messages should be disabled on interfaces of perimeter devices that face untrusted networks such as the internet, as well as on internal network devices. The security risk is represented by ICMPv6 Unreachable Messages DoS attack. This is a type of DoS attack that is performed by sending fake control message packets to the router, which will cause the router to generate ICMPv6 unreachable messages replying to the fake control message packets. Please note that the default setup is that ICMPv6 unreachable messages can be generated for any packets arriving on that interface. The solution: to prevent generation of unreachable messages, use the following command: interface Ethernet 00, for example, and then we should issue no IPv6 unreachable. This is the topology that we are going to use in our practice. We have network number 1, network number 2, and network number A. All the networks will have 2001 DB811AA /64 prefix. And we have also two PCs, Alpine 1 and Alpine 2, equipped with Linux operating system. The ultimate goal of this lab is to demonstrate the ICMPv6 unreachable messages DoS attack and explain how to mitigate it.
R1 and R2 routers are configured with IPv6 addresses, and the RIP-NG routing protocol is running on them right now. Now I'm going to enable the Slack on Alpine 1 and Alpine 2 host to make them get IPv6 addresses from their routers. We need to edit the interfaces. Okay. All you need to enable the Slack is to copy and paste these two rows in this file, in the interfaces file, and save it. Okay. I'll do the same for Alpine 2. Okay, then restart the two hosts. Stop, start. Open the console. Stop. Start it again. And open the console. Check the IPv6 addresses on both hosts. Okay, here in Alpine 1, we have an IPv6 address assigned by R1, and in Alpine 2, we have an IPv6 address assigned by R2. Okay, in order to confirm the connectivity, I will ping Alpine 1 from Alpine 2. So copy the IPv6 address of Alpine 1 and ping it in Alpine 2. Okay, the connection has been established between the two hosts. For the purpose of demonstrating the ICMP Unreachable Messages DoS attack, we need to have two packages, Python 3 and Escapee, which are already installed on Alpine 1. If you want to learn how to install these two packages, please go back to lab number 1. Next, let us start capturing the packets between R1 and R2 using the Wireshark. Right-click on the connection, start capturing. Okay. This is the Wireshark is starting. We can see the traffic between R1 and R2 captured by the Wireshark, and some of these packets belong to RIP-NG protocol. To focus more, I'm going to create a filter for ICMPv6 only. Right now we don't have any packets related to ICMPv6. Now let us perform the ICMP Unreachable Messages DoS attack using Escapee. Suppose that there is an insider attacker working on Alpine 1. The attacker is going to send ICMPv6 packet to non-existing host in this network, 2001 db811aa 2:64, and the attacker also will spoof the IPv6 address of R1. So R2 will find a packet initiated by R1 towards non-existing host in this network, and that will make R2 to generate an ICMPv6 unreachable message and send it to R1, because R2 is deceived by hacker that there is an ICMPv6 packet has been initiated by R1 to non-existing host in this network. Okay, open this Escapee and start creating the packet. The payload of the packet is null string. The base of the packet is IPv6. The source is the address of router 1, R1. So I'm going to copy and paste. This is a spoofed IPv6 address, and the destination of the packet is non-existing IPv6 address in the segment. So I'm going to copy and paste Alpine 2 IPv6 address and slightly change it. Okay. This packet has an extension which is ICMPv6 echo request. And the data is the payload, which is null string actually. The packet is consist of base plus the extension. Let us send the packet by execute the send command. We can see here that this is the packet that has been sent by the attacker. The attacker actually has spoofed the IPv6 address of the router. This is the IPv6 address of the router, and send a packet toward non-existing host in the segment. Immediately the R2, this is the IPv6 address of R2, initiate destination unreachable message to the router. Now let us send a number of packets using SR loop command instead of send command. Okay, this will send a number of packets. Now in Wireshark, we can see a number of unreachable messages generated when the attacker overwhelms R2 with a huge number of packets. There will be a chance for a DoS attack. Of course, to prevent this attack, the suggested solution is to issue no IPv6 unreachable command on S10 interface of R2. So let us do it. On interface S10, no IPv6 unreachable. Enter. Now if we repeat the SR loop command, we will see that there are no unreachable ICMPv6 messages from R2 to R1. This is the capturing of serial connection between R2 and R1. We can see here only the spoofed packet, and R2 is not responding to these spoofed IPv6 packets. That's all for this lab. Hope it is useful for you. I wish you all the best and see you in next lab.